driving the foot, right? So I never actually, over the years of trying to skate, got any decent. And by that I mean, when I was in high school, it was just things that people were doing and the circle of influence I was around with. So it was like, all right, dudes got skateboards, you're trying to maybe impress girls or whatever and shit. For me, I just happened to be around people that were like into it. That like even in ninth grade, like when I started, and then got robbed of the board like a week later, and then my mom got me another board. It was like, all right, I'll use it from time to time, and it was cool to do that. People would even say like, oh yeah, I saw you on your board, right? And I was like, oh, that's hype. But beyond that, I never actually did much after that. Like I never learned how to ollie. At most, I just knew how to board or ride my board, and that was like it. But by the way, you're seeing me talk. You can't even fucking hear me. I've lowered it, but you're seeing me talk. I was trying to explain what was going on with me trying to like. All right, man. I was saying, I was on Instagram, and that's what made me like go, hey, you know what? I just want to finally actually learn how to, since I have the fucking thing, try to skate with it. Now the board is, I don't even know what board this is. I had an Element board that was like a Bam Margera one. It was like white with with a black silhouette and a hot tap with like a very colorful like feather on it. And I was like, oh, that's fucking lit. But that was like it. There was nothing else that I've owned, and for whatever reason, I never like did it. Like, how do I put it? I tried to skate, and I remember when I got my board, texting a buddy of mine, like, oh man, get a bunch of guys together, let's just start fucking skating. And he was like, huh? What the fuck are you talking about? And it was like, what? But it's skate, that's what you do. And well, no. So, video game is not a representation of actual real life. So, FYI. But I figured, all right, I still want to learn. I forgot. Was it Brian Cataloni? No, that's who I saw to like for my first tricks that I plan to do. But I was seeing a lot of like Instagram videos. I'm gonna try to find them if I can. Give me one sec. Found it. I was watching the Durham brothers, and they were kind of going through a bunch of like skating history, and I thought that was fucking cool to see the kind of like, oh yeah, so and so did this trick at this spot, and at the same spot, like 10 other guys did like different tricks, right? Obviously, mention of Nigel, because of course that motherfucker's been skating for so long, and just genuinely the GOAT. But that's also my casual eye. But that being said, as you're watching me try to figure out how to fucking ollie from the tricks and advice that I saw, yeah, so, I'm trying my very best, but it's just going to take some time. I'm dubbing this series, quite simply put, Man Era. This is chapter 0. Basically, I'm going to be taking you guys with my journey involved in skating, whether that's me skating around random places that I'm out in the world seeing at, or hey, I have some time, I want to go into my fucking city, let's just skate the fuck around. And then maybe from time to time I'll go ahead and show off like, all right man, this is what the fuck I'm trying to learn, because as you were saying, yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell or not. By the way, I hope you can actually hear me. I push Mondo. It is, quite honestly, really annoying. It's how I learned, and I never really unlearned that habit, and so trying to do any type of trick or even, or even riding comfortably is a bad time. But then I saw on Skate IQ from Mitsubishi, yeah man, the whole idea is basically when you're here at the tail, I should be able to go on the, what do you call it, the nails of the front side of the board, and then from there generate a pop up and then adjust like I'm sitting on a chair. Or in other words, when I pop my board, there's no need for me to try to like do the slide shit as I was always taught when I was younger back in the 2010s. The idea is, okay, what you're supposed to do is keep your foot here, except I'm not trying to, like, how do I put this? The board, for example, I'll show you. Oh, this is gonna be scary though. I'm actually not used to this, so hold on. The board's here, right? Like, no matter what I do, the board's here, right? Like, no matter what I do, oh my God, me driving the foot, right? The board's trying to come with me, no matter what. And so, because I know that, what I need to be doing is, God, this is an awful idea. I'm a 300 plus pound man. This is gonna end horribly for me, but we both. The idea is, because the board is going to stay with me, like no matter what I'm doing, even to adjust, I have to like shimmy to get my foot placement. But because of the board, I'm glad I have this crack here, because it actually keeps the wheels here. What's gonna happen, because the board's gonna come with me, if I pop it up, then the only thing I really have to do, by the way, I've never done an ollie or any other kind of trick. I've done like a hippie jump, right? That was a very small one, but I'm scared. I've only ever done like that and riding my board around, and it sucks Mongo pushing because I have to always adjust the back foot, which is a pain in the ass. So at some point in this journey, I got to learn how to ride goofy, which we'll get there. That being said, because the board's gonna go with me, the idea is to pull the board with me while also raising, if that makes any sense, which we're gonna try. Again, this is very scary, but let's see it. Oh, fuck no, dude. Jesus, how the fuck are people doing this? Well, I remember being told I do it on grass. Yeah, you know. But we gonna try, man. This is chapter 0 for a reason, right? So mind you, just making sure, I don't know, in case it's sketch. So hold up a second. The idea is to pop it and then come up with it. So if it's like that, then, oh, damn it. I don't want to break my board either though. That would defeat the whole purpose of this journey. So come here, I'm gonna pop, bring it up with me. Let me see. So, oh, fuck, the board like comes off. I guess because I'm trying to bail halfway. Maybe that's the issue. So what if? Okay. What if? Oh, I'm not in the, trying to get back in the wedge here. Okay. If I'm here, try to. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna wake people up over here though. I'll be like, hey, go to sleep. No. If I'm here, it's just a nice. Fuck. What also sucks, I remember. Look, my wheels are turning because of me and the weight. These are very loose. This is an old board, mind you. This is like a good 10-year-old board. Fuck. Nah. That's scary. I think I'm gonna get more comfortable just riding around. Yeah, I think I just gotta get back to the habit of just riding around and skating my board and riding it, because right now I'm just not comfortable from not doing it for so long. Yeah, which is interesting because I remember being younger, like I only really got in it because like a lot of friends were skating and then like, you know, trying to impress girls and whatnot. It was the culture at the time, you know what I mean? Mainly a lot of people in my influence were around. You know, I was listening to a lot of Bam Margera in my 10th and 11th grade, I believe, before then I found Mac Miller, rest in peace. And so, for me, it's like, all right, I kind of wish skate culture for me was what skate was, where, yeah, man, come get your homies and just fucking ride around and shit. Nah, I tried to do that, but I was looked at weird for trying to do that, which is, you know, in hindsight, just not the right crowd. That's all it was, man. But, you know, you do what you can. And at the end of the day, Just go for a ride, man. Even if it's by yourself. Just saw some lady as I was skating around, maybe a little, not shy, but more so like, oh fuck. It's like that whole thing of like recording and talking to myself out loud. My phone's gonna look at you like, what are you doing? Don't worry about it, bro. I'm filming. Fuck. It's all for content, goddamn. Because, let me tell you, I'm out of breath. I know my career ain't that bad. Maybe it is. I don't know. I do feel like you can see the sweat right there. Yeah. Fucking hell, man. We ball.